Hi guys, it's Coach Tim here again. So I've given you a week to work on those last set of exercises, and that was predominantly for the upper body. And then this week what we're going to try and do is we're going to incorporate the legs with a couple of exercises: wide, deep, short on the forehand, wide, deep, short on the backhand, and then the running forehand and the running backhand. The first exercise, wide, deep, short forehand, I'm going to have Dylan go ahead and just demonstrate it. So he's going to do an open stance forehand moving out wide, one where he gives ground and goes backwards, and then the short one. Okay. Couple of things for you to focus on during this drill. When you're doing your open stance forehand out wide, you'll see how big Dylan's load is. He's really down as low as he possibly can so he can use his lower body to generate power. Then when he hits the ball, he gets his left hip facing the net. That's the important part. Okay, you can recover deep. So when you go to hit that open stance forehand to really get a huge load in, and then have your hip, if you're left-handed, it'll be your left hip. If you're right-handed, it'll be your right hip facing the net when you finish. Okay. When you go backwards and you give ground, the important thing is you do a drop step, one crossover step, and then the big load again. Okay. We'll have D. If you could just do it slow. So split, drop step, cross, load, and hit. Do it one more time, just slow. So split, no, do a better split. Split, drop, cross, load, and once again, we want that left hip facing the net if possible. On the short ball here, the only thing I really want you to focus on, I mean, this is a pretty easy stroke, probably one of the first ones you ever learned in tennis, is just getting a crossover step off that shot. Go ahead, Dick, demonstrate that. Now, there is an argument, why would I do a crossover step when I'm so close to the middle? And my answer to that is, if you're going to side step back to the middle, you don't need to be taught that, right? Whenever you're going to cross over, that's something we need to work on. So we'll go ahead and have Dylan do the full drill now so you can have a look at it. Notice the left hip facing the net, gets a crossover step on the recovery. Once again, crossover step on the recovery. So every shot when you're practicing this will have a crossover step when you recover back to the middle. Great job. And then once again, you can go around the triangle twice to get your breath back, D. We're working our between point ritual, the eyes being down to work on our focus. He's breathing in through his nose and out through his mouth. A, so we can recover from the point, and B, so he can stay relaxed. And he's also working on his body language and his posture. You want to make sure that you've got good energy when you're doing this, so you look like you're ready for a battle. Okay? Go ahead, D, let's do it one more time. Big load, hip facing the net. Gives ground. Great job. Short ball, crossover step to recover around the ball can. And again, off you go. Now we do this a lot of practice, but I will be honest with you, I think this is one of the more important things as far as your technique is concerned with tennis. I think the upper body is pretty easy to learn. This is not only working on how to generate power with your lower body, but it's also working on your balance if you hold that position at the end of the stroke. So now we'll go ahead and Dylan's going to do the backhand side, and everything's going to pretty much be in reverse. So now he's going to get his right hip facing the net, just the backhand. Very good. Crossover step coming off the short ball. Try and go around the cone on the short ball this time, D. Around the cone. And you notice how wide and low he's staying the whole time. That's also very, very important to work on that solid base and to work on your athletic triangle, which is essentially your ability to keep your head in between your feet at all times. Novak Djokovic is probably the best of all time that I've seen at that. So that's wide, deep, short. Now we're going to work on the running forehand and the running backhand, or the scissor, as we like to call it. And the important part here, I'll do the demonstration so D can have a bit of a rest. The important part here, once again, we get this big load here, and then you're going to snap this leg in front and really kick up the back leg before planting and turning around. Okay? Dylan is just going to do the example for me. Go ahead. Very good. And run around the ball cancer. Very good. Okay, and go around the corners again, once again, add in the between point rituals. Now, in this particular drill, we allow you to run back, because if you ever got this far out of the court, you would actually do more than one crossover step. Whereas when we do wide, deep, short, we only want one crossover step, and we're pretty strict on that. On this one here, you may do two, you may be three. You're so far out of position that you need to get back quickly, and so you're going to take those extra crossover steps, which is why we allow you to run the entire thing. Shoelaces undone, mate. Let's do it up real quick. Okay, so we're going to have Dylan demonstrate that one more time before we switch over to the back end. Go ahead, Sam. You notice the big load and the way that he kicks up his back foot. Very good. Kind of tough for him to stop on this synthetic grass, but we're making it work. Hey! Right, round the cone again. And then we just move it to the other side. To the back end, now everything's in reverse. And now while you're doing this, with your wide, deep, short, you'll do sets of 6. And you can do as many rounds as you want. With the running forehand and backhand, I recommend you do it 5 times and do as many rounds as you want, because that's a very intense drill. Go ahead, Dylan. Very good. Awesome. I think that's all we need, huh? Very, very good demonstration. So, today's exercises, we've got wide, deep, short on the forehand. We've got wide, deep, short on the backhand. We've got the running forehand or the scissor, and the running backhand and the scissor. I hope everybody's staying safe. We'll try and get a video out to you, or the next one, as soon as we possibly can. Thanks very much.